Hi there, Rabbi. I see you're wandering in the desert.
Yes, Joe, I didn't live according to one of our basic Jewish teachings, and that's be content with your income and what you have.
Oh, so you were in Vegas. Well, that's our lead into how to be Jewish in 30 seconds. And in this episode, we want to discuss living within your means. Now, everybody I know wishes they had a little bit more. I know very few people who are content just with the status quo. Is that a bad thing?
No, the teaching doesn't mean you don't ask for a raise or you don't get a promotion or another job that earns more money. It's not about that. But the teaching teaches us where you are to be satisfied. And if you want to get another job, you want to move up the ladder, that's very, very Jewish. The piece that seems to be missing is we're never content with where we are. We always seem to be unhappy. And then when we get the raise or promotion, we're not happy because always looking for the next. And the lure is out there like the sirens of Greek mythology.
Well, I know I was always taught there's always somebody who has less than you, and there's always somebody that has more than you. And you need to learn to be happy with what you have. But at the same time, I was always taught to push for more and want a little bit more because that's what men do. And I've always tried to be ambitious, but I always sort of felt a little bit sorry for people whose bottom line was always money and making more.
Well, Judaism teaches moderation, and that's our message is the middle way, the middle road. Now, you could certainly earn more. That's not the goal, is not to put a ceiling on anything. We want to focus on what do I have and why am I not content with what I have? There's always going to be a better mousetrap. There's always going to be a bigger house out there. There's always going to be a more impressive car. That's always existed. It's up to me to stop and say, gee, thank you, God. Look at what you've done for me. Look at what I have. I'm really happy with what I have. And that is the key, Joe. Judaism teaches, does what you have fill your needs? Or are you making up the fact, or it's not a fact, you're making up the idea that you need more to be happy. You couldn't be content unless you had that next best thing.
I've been privileged to see true poverty.
Mm-hmm.
People living on the street with no clothes, no food, no homes. And I bless myself every day that I have a place to sleep at night and food to eat and provide for my family. But most people don't realize that that's a reality.
And that's why the basic teaching is who is content, he who is happy, he who is content with what that person has. And that's why the teaching is to look and see what we have, not what we don't have, and not pin our happiness and success on things or stuff, because there's always going to be something bigger, something better, something shinier. And if I'm content with what I have, then when I wear it out and get a new one, I'll be content with my new one. But if I'm not content with what I have, nothing will make me happy. Nothing will make me content. I want to learn to be content and happy with the things I possess. And I look for another job, look for a promotion. And then when it comes, I can buy more or something else. However, I'm not going to let that ruin my time and my happiness and my family and everything else while I'm at the level I'm at. That's our 30-second. That's our teaching. To be content with the level, to enjoy what you have, and keep an eye open for a promotion or a raise, another job, more money, but don't pin your family, your happiness, your success on that. Pin it on what you have and be happy on the level you're at.